Alright, so today's the evening of day 44. I bought these two little red-tailed catfish 44 days ago. Take a look at this. I upgraded to a power strip. No more fumbling with that electrical outlet. Alright, so when I bought them, they were about 2 weeks old, so it's like 44 days plus 2 weeks. Taking videos every day. Look at how big they're getting. Pretty big. Seems like the bigger they get, the smaller this hot tub gets in relation to the size. I got another catfish under here. Two catfish. Look at how big they're getting. It looks like this darker one is getting a little bit bigger than the other one, it seems like. Alright, so I'm going to take this filter out. If I don't take the filter out, then they hide under the filter and they don't really eat. Well, they're going to get to the point pretty soon here where they can't hide under the filter. There's one little spot under the filter that they hide, but eventually they're not going to be able to hide there. Alright, so normally I start with a little bit of a cleanup, but it looks really clean. So I'm going to skip the cleanup at the beginning and do a net cleanup at the end. So today we're feeding their favorite beef liver. They absolutely love this beef liver. Alright, I gave a little bit more because the last time I gave them beef liver, they ate all of it. They're getting bigger. It's pretty crazy. Alright, so I'm going to take this camera, put it in an underwater housing, and give you some underwater video. Alright, so today is the morning of day 45, and the first thing I noticed is take a look at how clear the surface of the water is. It's like the clearest I've ever seen. There's no oily layer at all. This water is like, it's so clear it doesn't even look like there's water in the hot tub. It's pretty amazing. I don't know if it's because I kind of raised up the outlet of the filter and it's just churning up the water a little bit more. But man, that water is super clear. Alright, so let me pull this filter out. Look at how big he is. Every time I take a look at him, it's pretty incredible. So on the last feeding, these guys ate so much of that beef liver, I thought they were going to bloat and die. they got a huge belly full to where they couldn't even sit level on the bottom. They were like rolling on their belly. I was kind of concerned maybe they ate too much. So I'm going to cut down the food just a little bit so they don't get so big and bloated. I know if you feed them too much, especially when they're bigger, I've actually seen where they can die from eating too much. I'm not sure if it's a problem as much as when they're smaller, but I know it can be a problem when they're a little bit bigger. Alright, so I'm just going to spot clean a little bit. And then, before I get too wet from the hot tub here, I want to wipe it down. And today we are feeding frozen shrimp, wild caught shrimp tails from the supermarket. I know they like the liver the best, it seems like, but we'll see how they like this. A little bit less food. We don't want them to get bloated too much. All right, so I'm gonna take this camera, put it in an underwater housing, and give you some underwater video.